Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday, May 27th, and I'm here to talk to you about Cashflow Nitro. Cashflow Nitro is in the same family that Supreme Profit Systems was. Started with Prosperity People Systems, became Leverage Profit Systems, which became Supreme Profit Systems, which then was ended, went on a hiatus, and now it's being brought back because everybody wants this one because it's got the best structure of any big ticket program out there. What does that mean? Well, I'll show you briefly what that means. First of all, my name is Fred Grunwald, and I live in the Cincinnati area in Ohio. This is my phone number, and that's my email address. If you look at this, it says keep pulling and you'll make it to the top. And I have a special offer. First person joining gets $500 off. And the next, two people get a free text blast. So there she is, pulling to reach the top. Keep on going. That looks like a tough one right there. And there you are up at the top. One thing I did with Supreme Profit Systems, was make it to the top. I would wrestle back and forth for top producer with another guy. So here you go. When you join this program, the cool thing about it is this. Let me see if I can find it here. It's right, where is it? Here, right there, right, yeah. This is your back office right here. And it shows how much money you've made total. Actually, this is for all the previous programs. And it gives you a referral URL. That's what you give to people who want to sign up underneath you. And it gives you like 7 different capture pages. So you can sign people up. They'll go to your capture page. And that capture page will ask for their email address and their name, and if you want, also their phone number. I just used the name and email so as not to scare anyone off. When someone goes to your capture page, it asks them to put in their name and their phone number. I'm sorry, their name and their email, which I just screwed up. Copy and paste and Fred. Let me in. So that stores that email in my back office as the sponsor, and it redirects to the website. So that person that went to your capture page is actually going to receive follow-up emails automatically. And that's a big plus for anybody's recruiting effort. 47 emails, 1 a day for 47 days. They're very well done, and they get results. Here you go. You come to the website and it says 48-hour free upgrade status active. So if you join in 48 hours, you get a free 1-level upgrade. Unless you're joining at 500, in which case you don't get an upgrade. But if you join at 1,500, 3,500, 7,500, or 11,000, you get bumped to the next level. So if you join at 1,500, you mark it at 3,500, that's huge. It's just what made this program number one. And now it's out again. So here is the video. I'm not going to sit here for 12 minutes while you watch it, but...
Hi, and welcome to this website. The video you're watching is not to brag about money, it's simply to give you an example of your possible potential, as well as to substantiate my own personal claims of success.
Okay, so I'm not going to let that go on, but the bottom line is when somebody watches that whole video, it gives them a very clear and precise picture of how the program works. It's not one of those emails that endlessly displays big houses and fast cars and beaches with bikinis on them, although there might be a little bit of that in there. The bottom line is it tells you exactly how the program works and how you make money with it. And then it gives you a phone number to call if you'd like to speak to a coach. If you are the owner of the website, you are first in line to speak to that person when they ask to call a coach. So if you call this phone number, what you're going to hear, 513-286-5900, you're going to hear a professionally recorded message that says, thanks for calling. By calling this number, you have already watched the entire video and you have read the entire website. And if you haven't, please hang up and do those two things and then call us back. Obviously, we want people to do those things so that they can at least get some information that's readily available on the website, so that when they call someone, that person doesn't have to sit there and repeat everything that was said in the video. Not fair to the coach. So that's what we do, and you call that phone number, and it asks you to leave your name, your phone number, the best time of day to call, and what level you're interested in joining at. It also tells you that joining the program requires a financial commitment, so you're not joining for free. You have to select the $1,500 level, or the $3,500, the $7,500, or $11,000. And yeah, you can join at $500 if you want to. But when you sell a $500, you really don't make enough money to pay yourself back for the marketing that you did, let alone make a profit. So that's how it works. And how do you get people to call this number and talk to you? One way is to send out postcards or flyers. Another way that I have, and most people don't, is a reliably well done text messaging system that will guarantee you 30 actionable leads. And now we've added to the AI system, we've added AI to the texting system, and it will actually answer any questions that the person you texted asks of the person on text, or asks of the AI on text. So it works really well. Before we had AI, I did my first text blast, and I got 2 sales from it. And that was huge for me, because I got what did I get? I think I got a 3,500 and a 7,500. Yeah, that's what I got. And so I started off with enough money in my war chest to really do a lot of marketing, and I made out really well. But you do not have to have a whole bunch of money to do your first text blast. It's only $249, and you get 30 leads. Those leads are going to be followed up 47 times each with your back office system. And I have other ways to follow up if you're in my downline that are very, very effective. Out of the 30 people that I got 2 signups, so I had 28 people that did not sign up yet. Out of those 28, and the follow-up system that I employ, I got 6 more sales over the next 12 months. And if you do the numbers on every text blast that you do, it develops into a lot of sales. So I ended up putting 175 people into this program just from text blasting and the follow-up and some some videos that I did on YouTube. So that's what this video is for, and those videos are free and they're effective. So here are some of the testimonials, and I'm not going to go through all this. All I'm going to show you is the levels. 500, 1500, 3500, 7500, and 11,000. So choose one of these 4 and call this phone number right here, and leaves your name, your phone number, the best time of day to call, and what level you're interested in, and I will call you back. Thanks. You guys have a nice day.